But then I didn't want to go home because of the problems. I didn't want to go back home. I wanted to stay there like a day and night. Like, I started getting involved with the wrong people. And then like they used to tell me like, oh, they started telling me about the drugs. And I was like, no, I don't want to do that. Because I had dreams. I wanted to be like a veterinarian. I wanted to be somebody to make my parents proud. They started introducing me with the marijuana and everything, and I was like, no, I don't want to do that. Like, I just want to hang out with you guys and everything. And I used to say no, but little by little, when I used to hang out with them, like I was like, okay, I'm just gonna try it, and that's it. But then it became an addiction for me. It was like every day I had to smoke out just to feel good. I used to feel good at some point. For a moment, all the problems left. But when I used to go home, when that high went away from me, it was like the problems became worse. Friends used to tell me, okay, like, do you want to join a gang and everything? I was like, no, like, that's not for me. But then like later on, I was like, okay, they care about me, they protect me like my family doesn't, so I want to be like them. They used to say, okay, we'll protect you, we'll be always there for you, we'll have your back and everything. But it wasn't true. When I was with them, they used to always tell me, okay, you're down for this, go do this. So I used to go just to please them, just to make them happy, because of the gang. They used to tell me, okay, you have to do this or else you get the consequences and everything. So I used to do it just for them. There was a moment that me and some girl from the hood that I was, we passed through a street that there were our enemies, and then they stopped us, telling us that where we were from. So like I was supposedly down from the things from the gang. And then I used to say, scream it out, where was I from? And I used to throw gang signs. So they called someone with a gun and everything. And then they started chasing us. They started chasing us until we got to school. She was like the only one that she was always with me and everything. So little by little, the things got worse. It was like I don't know if I'm gonna die right now or still be alive, get home with my dad. I was scared each day. My brother used to tell me in front of my parents, in front of my dad, saying, why do you dress up like that? Are you a chola or something? And I was like, you don't care, leave me alone, leave. Like I used to tell him, scream at him, like, leave now from the house, like I don't want you here, don't care of my life and everything. Then there was a point that we physical fight to each other, that my mom started crying more, and then she used to tell me, don't, like, please, like your brother. I'm like, no, I don't like him. Everything what he did to me, I will never forgive him. I will never look at him. If one day he comes to me and tells me sorry, I will not even look at him and just leave him talking, because I'm never gonna forgive him. And then my mom used to come like every day to church, so she used to tell me, like, okay, there's a youth group there. There's a youth group there that could help you. Like, I know you need help. I'm like, I don't need help. Like, I'm okay the way I am. I'm okay with just the love of my dad. But then I used to leave her talking by herself, and then I used to go to my room crying, like saying, no, like I actually need my mom's love. Say, like, she doesn't want to see me happy. If she wouldn't want to see me happy, why didn't she care? Like, since the beginning, when everything started, I used to see in other people's life. I used to see, like, from my other friends, like, having good family. I used to say, okay, I want to have a family like that, but it never came true. My mom used to always invite me for the youth group, and I was like, no, you'll never see me with those youth. You'll never see me with them, because I want to be like this, and I'm gonna keep going on like this with this life, because I like it. I like living like this. but they never knew what was going through me, in my head, in my heart. Every time I used to go to school, they never knew like what I used to do at school, if I used to smoke, if I used to feel bad, I used to feel scared of the gang. They never knew I was in the gang. They never seen that. They used to see that I used to dress up banged out. I used to, like, my eyes used to be red, but I used to always tell them, okay, I have a pink eye, like I am too much in the computer, like I can't sleep good. I used to tell them, but it wasn't true because I used to go home high. My parents thought that I was a nice girl. They thought that I was doing good at school. There were some times that they used to bring my parents to school because of the fights that I used to do and everything, but I used to cry in front of them just for they could tell me, okay, I believe you and everything. I used to lie to them and everything, but then when my mom invited me, I was like, no, I'm never gonna go. I don't want to be like them. I'm gonna feel done with them and everything. And then she told my dad, okay, tell your daughter to go. Tell your daughter to go for her own good. So my dad came to talk to me and tell me, okay, go, just one day. Just one day. If you don't like it, you'll never get to go. So in my mind, I was thinking, okay, if I don't like it, I'm never gonna get to go no more. So I'm gonna tell them, okay, I didn't like it, so I'm not going no more. But when I came, there was a play that it was kind of like me. Like the girl, she had too much dreams, but everything went down. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna just give it a chance. If it changes me, I'm gonna start coming more and more. And then I started coming every Sunday, and then pastor used to I remember the words that he used to say, you guys don't want to smoke no more, just say no to it. It was hard for me each day waking up and actually go to school early and not smoking, go to class really good just to learn. It was hard because my friends used to call me saying, do you want to smoke? And instead of me calling them, they used to call me. And I was like, no, I don't. It was hard saying each day no to the drugs. Little by little, I passed through drugs. I didn't do drugs no more. And now I don't do them for nothing. They still tell me do you want some? No, I don't like them no more. I just don't want to do that no more. And then the gangs, I left everything behind. Since everything of the YPG I learned, I left everything behind. Me and my brother, I actually talked to him little by little. It was hard to talk to him. I used to say, okay, when I started from YPG, I was like, okay, if my brother comes, I'm just gonna say hi to him and that's it. If he tells me hi back, okay, and that's it. I'm not gonna say nothing else. If he screams at me, I'm not gonna scream at him. So he used to come to my house, to the house and everything. He used to tell me hi, and I'm like, oh hey, was your day good? And he's what's wrong with you? Are you okay? Did you eat good or something? I'm like, yeah, I'm just asking you, your day was good. And it was hard. I had patience. It was hard to have patience towards my brother. And then I used to tell him I forgave him. Even though I didn't want it to inside, I did, because I knew it was not gonna be for him. It was gonna be for me, for my own good. So I forgave him everything that he did. I actually told my mom thank you, because she actually brought me to the YPG. And I told my brother I forgive you for everything, and I love you like my real brother. Even though I screamed at you, I ask you to forgive me. And he's like, okay, are you okay? And then he seen the change in me, and he told me I love you for the first time. And then that day was wow, you do love me and everything. So now every day in the mornings when I come to church, he's like, okay, you going already? I'm like, yeah, I'm leaving. And without asking him, he's like, okay, do you want money for you could eat later on, for you could come in the bus or something? I'm like, yeah, sure, why not? And then even in the morning, he tells me, do you want to eat something? I could go get you something. I'm like, oh no, it's okay. And then I actually know that he cares for me. He actually like cares, he loves me, and I actually like have the communication with him. When he needs help, I tell him like, okay, do this, like don't mess up in this. And then he tells me like, okay, do good, like, do good in school and everything. I'm like, okay. And I actually do better now. Like me and my mom, I don't have that hate towards her no more. I don't scream at her. I actually pay attention now. When she tells me something, I'm like, okay, bye mom, bye. And I tell her bye actually now. And I actually hug her now, not like before. I really used to leave her. She used to tell me bye, but I didn't used to tell her bye. Now I actually tell her bye mom, see you later. And I hug her, like I hug her because I love her now. And now like my brothers and sisters, they see the difference in me. And then even people from school, they told me like I seen you before that you used to like dress bang down, you used to like do a lot of stuff, you used to always get high and everything. How come, what happened to you? I'm like, oh, I go to this youth group and I invite them for they could change. Everything what I did in youth group helped me a lot. Every day that Pastor used to tell us, okay, read the Bible, it's good for you. You can't pass any day of reading of the Word of God because the Word of God is going to help you. You might not need it right now, but later on when a tribulation comes, you're going to need it. So each day, I didn't knew how to read a Bible. I never in my life used to get up the Bible and actually read it until I took the chance, like, okay, I want to learn more. I want to be better. I want to change first inside of me for my family could change, for they could see the difference and we could actually be a family. So each day it was hard. I didn't knew what the Bible mean. The words that I used to read, I didn't understand nothing, but I used to still keep on trying. I used to read more each day until like I learned more. And then every day the events that we had, like doing plays, I used to participate in everything because I wanted to do more. I wanted to change. I wanted to give my all. And then like the services at Thursdays, God used to always speak to me saying, okay, don't do this no more, for you could change. And then some things were hard, but I knew if I did them, it was gonna be for my own good. And then the services, I used to come every day for I could be free from everything, from no drugs, from everything. I used to be good. The prayers from that we used to do, fasting, actually helped me a lot. Everything what I used to listen, it was like me, like my life, my everything. And then each day that I was like, okay, I'm not gonna listen to no music, to no rap, to nothing. I'm just gonna listen to like songs, Christian songs, so like good stuff that is gonna bring me up. So I used to read the Bible, I used to pray, I used to fast, not see TV. And then each day I was like happier. I was happy inside and I was like, wow, this does work. Like it actually helps you. So I did more. I wanted to do more because I seen people that actually change in youth group, and I used to say, okay, I want to be like them. I want to be even like better, and I want to be like them. So like I want to help other youth, like how they help me. So I kept doing more things for God and for me. And then the prayers helped me a lot because they used to say, the pastor used to say, okay, it's not only you have to pray, but you have to do something about it for it could actually come true. So I used to pray more, but actually do something about it. I used to say, okay, if I used to say, okay, I don't want to scream to my brother, I used to actually had to do something. I used to be quiet every time he used to scream at me. I used to stay quiet, even though I wanted to scream at him. I used to have to stay quiet. So every day that gave me the strength to do that. And I was like, every day I was becoming strong and stronger because of reading the Bible, praying and fasting, and every time coming here to the YPG, that helped me a lot. So now like I want to help other youth. I'm Mariana and I am strong.